Attention veterans. Hi, I'm Richard Accato. I'm a proud veteran just like you. I recently helped one of our fellow veterans refinance their home. They got money out to fix up their backyard and build a fancy deck. And we still saved this guy $467 a month. With the rates coming down, you need to call me today at 704-800-4719 or log on to homewithrichard.com. It's a free 5-minute phone call. Zero risk, no money up front, no money out of your pocket. Close, make sure your next payment 25.
Richard Accato Company, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
The regular recommended daily dose of funny is just not enough. Thankfully, we have extra funny with TJ and Riggins.
So my wife Jody is here, looking lovely.
Thank you.
Nothing dresses up a hoodie
Shut
like
it.
some hoop earrings. I'm being serious. These little hoops. But you know, one of the things that I love about Jody is that when we go to the beach or the pool, we're at the beach and the pool. Yeah. She's not putting on makeup and jewelry and heels and all that kind of stuff. Well, you know, some women, like at that apartment you used to live at, Riggins, I know the women would wear high heel shoes out there sometimes.
It's like a fashion show.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, so, you know.
No.
I always cringe if I see someone, you know, at a pool not wearing pool footwear.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Yeah. It's uncomfortable. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
Right.
You don't need to be impressing people out there. So, yeah, she just straight up, this is me, beach day.
Yeah.
And sometimes when we be at the beach, if we're not going out to dinner or anything for a few nights, neither one of us puts on makeup the whole time.
Really?
Yeah. Where were we the other day? And you said, I can't believe I'm out here with no makeup.
Oh my gosh, we met a listener. It was in Newbern. We were having breakfast, and I looked like, ugh. And we had gone on a walk. I had no makeup on. I mean, I looked like trash. And she came over and asked if he was TJ, and I'm like, I said, I'm so sorry I look like this. I straight up apologized. And she didn't say, oh, you look fine. She goes, it's okay.
Oh.
And I was like, no, I'm so ugly. I said, we got to go. I got to go put on some minimal makeup.
She said, oh, it's okay. I've already eaten.
Did she want to take a picture or anything?
No, she was precious.
No, obviously not.
Yeah, she's like,
she's like, I would, but I don't want her in it.
I'll put my phone in my pocket. Scratch that.
All right, so one of Jody's favorite celebrities is in one of our stories today, and I want to ask all of y'all's opinion about something that she did that seemed like it. I mean, it was supposed to be a nice gesture, but I think it could lend itself to being the opposite.
Ooh.
It wouldn't help the people she was trying to help. It would actually, make their lives more complicated. So we'll get into that next.
More extra funny next.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am telling you what, if you haven't seen Jewelers on Main in Mooresville, you're really missing out. Beautiful, beautiful pieces with jewelry repair done in-house. You can even design your own piece of jewelry. You're going to love them. Jewelers on Main in downtown Mooresville.
When you call Brad & Brothers, you're not only getting industry-leading equipment for heating and cooling, you're also gaining peace of mind. With over 1,000 reviews and over 50 years in the business, that confirms the superior service they provide. For HVAC and electrical, they will give you the ultimate customer experience. BradandBrothers.com.
Welcome to Extra Funny with TJ and Riggins.
All right. So my wife Jody is here. Love that.
That's fun.
I wish we could afford to have her every day, but
No. You cannot afford it.
no. Rupert Murdoch couldn't afford that. So one of Jody's favorite celebrities at the moment is Jelly Roll's wife, Bunny. What is it called? It's Bunny XO or something. It's her official name. Jody likes Bunny.
I do love Bunny.
Now, was it you asking me the other day about Bunny's backstage meet and greet thing, Riggins? I told you that. How much was it, Jody, to meet Bunny backstage? It was like $500.
Yeah.
$500?
Well, that was last summer. I bet it's more now.
Yeah. So she goes to Jelly Roll's concerts and all sometimes in her tour bus. It's pink and stuff. And we found this out when we met Jelly Roll in Omaha, that there is a special meet and greet for Bunny fans, and they buy the passes online, and it was $500, and you should have seen the line of people who had bought those tickets waiting to get in there and meet and greet with Bunny. Because she has a huge podcast.
She does.
I mean, it's, It's,
I mean, listen, if people are willing to spend $500 to meet you, make your money. I mean,
That's
God
right.
bless her.
That's right.
So Jelly Roll is really big on doing things for the incarcerated population, because he spent time in the penitentiary when he was young and everything, and he had a hard life growing up, and he said, people have hope in somebody, and show them love and that sort of thing. So he did one of his appearance things at the Pulaski County Detention Center in Arkansas, Little Rock, the other day. And he took Bunny with him. And then she was talking about how great it was and all of this. Well, I'm thinking, if you've never seen Bunny, she is very Dolly Parton-esque with the look, except kind of more risque dressing and things like that. I mean, she's the huge boobs and cleavage and tight shirts and blonde hair. Just I mean, she's just very, very flamboyant out there with her sexuality and stuff. Now, if you are in a penitentiary, Riggins, is that gonna make you feel better, or is that gonna frustrate you once she leaves? Because you're locked in there away from the touch of a woman.
Yeah, I think that would just be brutally frustrating.
Well, I saw that, but it was a penitentiary for women.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
still.
So
I
then
know.
the
I did
women
think
have to look
that.
at Jelly Roll and want some of that.
Well, no, I was
Or-
thinking that they liked Bunny.
Yeah.
And they were all, like, the ones in the front were hugging her. Like, she said, I would have hugged everybody if I could. And I was thinking, ooh, I bet
Good
they.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, that changes the dynamic, but maybe it doesn't. I mean, I bet they were going nuts when they saw her. Yeah,
They were.
Yeah.
Yeah. She looks good. I think she's pretty.
Yeah. But she is,
She wasn't dressed risque.
but a lot of times she does.
At the concerts,
Yeah.
she does. But usually if she's on her podcast or whatever, she's covered up.
And I mean, and she talks about sex a lot, and she seems to like it.
Oh, she likes it
Yeah,
real good.
She tends to like the sex. She seems to. But I have always said, and Riggins, you know this, not only from working with me for so many years, but also idolizing me as a child, listening to me on the radio,
Oh, Lordy.
that I've always said that there's no way that these actors, no matter how good of an actor they are, can have these, not just love scenes, but these explicit, realistic sex scenes and not get turned on by it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I know you've said that.
So Nicole Kidman comes out yesterday, and in this baby girl movie that she's made, or series or whatever it is, that because about her falling for a younger man and all, and her husband in the show is Antonio Banderas.
Yeah.
So she's having to do sex scenes with the young man and Antonio Banderas. And she said there was a point in the filming where she said, okay, look, we've got to stop. Everybody get away from me. I can't orgasm anymore.
Oh, hello.
So she's doing these sex scenes that are so intense and so realistic that she's having orgasms. So that's not just acting.
Are you sure she wasn't saying, like, I'm acting like I'm having an orgasm? Like she's actually having one? I think she might be acting like she's having one.
Well, why would she say, nobody touch me? Get away from me. Nobody
She's
touch me.
tired. She's tired of faking it.
No, hold on.
Let's tired of this faking orgasm.
Don't take that out of context.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Your children are listening, Jody.
I'm talking about Nicole Kidman.
Okay, so let me see.
I watched the trailer for this movie. It looked hot. I mean,
She's in a lot of movies like that. Like, she does a lot of movies with scenes.
Here's the quote. There were times when we were shooting where I was like, I don't want to orgasm anymore. Don't come near me. I hate doing this. I don't care if I'm never touched again in my life.
Yeah, I get it, girl.
That's what Keith Urban wants to hear.
Yeah. So
Well,
yeah, that's
I think
another
she's
thing.
still
So
acting.
she said having orgasms.
That's the way it sounds.
Yeah, she's certainly saying, I don't need anybody touching me because I'm having orgasms.
Yeah.
Now,
Goodness.
she might be putting it out there as like a PR, like, this is so, you're going to love it so much, so hot.
Yeah.
But she's definitely saying, I'm having real life.
So, is that different than porn?
Is it different than porn?
Other than, showing the act of it, hardcore. But if you're acting and you're doing it on camera and it's causing you to have orgasms, isn't that the same as doing a porn scene? So can we say that Nicole Kidman is now a porn star?
No.
Let's get right to it. Can we call her a porn star? She's having orgasms on camera.
Oh, I've seen Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah, it does seem like softcore porn. If that's
Yeah.
sounds like Cinemax,
I was about to say
softcore
the
porn.
HBO and Cinemax versions. For sure.
Nicole Kidman.
Wow.
She does so many movies where she has to do things like that.
I thought it was just this and then the Eyes Wide Shut when she was married to Tom
And
Cruise.
Big Little Lies when she was.
she did a lot of that there.
Yeah.
And
Well.
he beat her.
Well, hopefully that didn't give her an orgasm.
Maybe. Maybe.
That's good.
But I'm okay.
And then she did that
So-
movie with Zac Efron, but she wasn't really bad in that.
So say that's your wife, Riggins, and she's an actor and that's what she does. I think that's a little farther than just doing a love scene with somebody on screen.
Yeah. And then to go on to say, I don't ever want to be touched again. I'm like, hell,
Yeah.
hello, over here. I mean, I get it. That would be a tough pill to swallow, though, as a husband.
And how easy is it to make her do that? If
Yeah,
she just if somebody touches her,
Yeah.
is it like once you turn on the valve and it just floods the place?
Keeps going.
Lord.
It's like
What's he
once you
doing
flip
to you?
the switch.
Yeah.
I have a totally different outlook on this whole thing.
Yeah, because you don't want to think of her as being basically a porn actress.
But I don't think she means that for Keith Urban either.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But I think, she just means all you other men that I'm working with here, all of my coworkers.
But I don't think she's actually having orgasms either.
What if I said that? What if I came in here and I said, Riggins, Rob, I'm so tired of y'all making me orgasm. Just give me a break. Just stay. Don't touch me for a while.
Yeah.
Because when you touch me, it happens.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think she's tired
Y'all
of
call the
faking it.
damn law.
Yeah. Well, no, I'd be proud.
But no, Joe, she's not faking it. She's just.
Okay.
But why are you saying? Why do you want to believe that she's not saying that she actually did that?
I just don't think she's that turned on by all the cameras in her face and the acting going on, and
She's foreign.
she has to, but she has to act like she's having one. So I think that's what she's meaning.
It's method acting.
I don't know. I
No,
mean,
I
it's,
think
I-
she-
I don't think she's full on having one. Sorry.
let's call her.
Okay, let's do.
I guarantee you, she's saying that she had
Well, if she
a
is-
bunch of them.
Kudos to her. I mean,
Just all day.
poor thing.
exhausted.
But what if this is a guy actor, and he's saying the same thing? All you women, I can't be doing any more sex scenes with you. I'm done. Get away from me. You've been making me orgasm too much on screen.
He's just chugging Gatorade.
Then would you say, I don't think he really meant he was actually doing it? You'd be like, piece of shit.
Gross, call the police. I mean, that would be, you could arrest that guy. We got a guy on set, he won't stop orgasm.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He won't allow the ladies to touch him, even when they're, the caterers handing him a napkin.
Is it frowned upon in the regular movies? Like if he gets, difficult?
Yeah, they always
filming?
talk about that.
Well, what is he supposed to do? It's supposed to be sexy.
After all those years with Keith Urban, I bet a stack of pancakes will give you an orgasm. I mean, there's nothing sexual about Keith Urban. I don't get it. I don't see what women like in him.
I love him.
He can play the hell out of a guitar.
But do you love him and think that he's hot or sexy or
I don't
anything, or
think
you
he's
love him
hot,
because
but
he's sweet?
But I think he's a nice looking man.
Yeah.
And I think the fact that he's sweet makes him even, more good looking. Yeah, I think he's a kind person.
And they're both from that same foreign land, so maybe they're okay with it. They're in their home country / continent.
Yeah. Well, she's never said this about Keith Urban, but this young Netflix actor is giving her the 7 and 10 split, and she can't stop orgasm.
And the Latino heat known as Antonio Banderas.
Sure.
That's what I want to ask her is like, which one of them doing scenes with
Antonio.
Yeah. Did it for her the most.
You have to assume it's Antonio.
Yeah, I would think so
Really?
too. Yeah. He's experienced. He's the Latin heat.
Oh, Lord.
He's Puss in Boots, for God's sake.
You're that guy. Man, that trailer's crazy. That young guy, he's like, she's the CEO of this company. He's like the young intern.
Yeah.
But he's like sticking his fingers in her mouth. And I mean, it's graphic, but not in a graphic way. I don't know
Not
how
in
to
a
say.
hardcore kind of way.
Yeah, but I mean, it's aggressive. He's like, get down on the ground. And,
Ew.
yeah, it's wild. I think women are going to like it, but
It's like 50 Shades.
Whores.
maybe horse.
Only whores will like it. Just like that 50 Shades.
Yeah. Did that woman ever have orgasms in 50 Shades of Grey? Did she ever say anything about having
I don't
orgasms?
know.
Dakota Johnson?
I never even saw that movie.
Oh, really?
I read
And
the
Jody
book.
still says that I was weird because I went and saw it by myself.
Yeah,
That was
creepo.
weird.
But it was a radio thing.
Yeah, but everybody in the
Sure.
theater doesn't know that.
Right.
I don't care.
You're saying they didn't recognize him in that movie theater?
Yeah, well, maybe that's true.
Well,
That was weird.
I was wearing a mask.
Like if I was in there with a bunch of girlfriends and
I was
saw
wearing-
that, ugh,
A big fedora pulled down
jeez.
in a raincoat.
Ew.
Yeah. What was creepier, TJ going to see 50 Shades of Grey or Rob going by himself to go and see like Moana 2 by himself or whatever he saw recently?
Okay.
Kids movie.
I'm going
Well,
with Rob at a kid's movie.
Well, no, creepy on 50 Shades, weirdo on that
Just a
child
peculiar.
movie.
Yeah.
Moana 2's not out yet, so I don't
Whatever
know.
that kid's movie was.
Yeah. Moana 2 is the one that Lindsay said she's going to try to bribe Jody to take her little girl to see because she can't do another Moana.
Oh, yeah. Remember, she wanted me. She asked
that.
me to at first.
Oh, right.
And you were like, what?
No.
Oh, gosh.
You do that.
He hates kids. He'll leave her there.
No, I'll take her.
I do want to see Moana 2, though.
Yeah.
You want to go with it?
No, I don't think so. I think that would be even worse
Why?
for me.
You might cry or something.
Well, you
I
know
will
he'll
cry.
cry. Plus, he,
Oh, for
he
the
has to
love.
go see it in Super IMAX or whatever it is.
He travels out of state to go see it in this one theater. It's like, it's a whole ordeal.
Mm-hmm. But
What are you going to do?
believe me, the reason that I went and saw that stupid 50 Shades of Grey is because of losing a bet kind of thing on the air.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the last thing I would have wanted to see. But I did get some good observations out of it that women act ridiculous
Yeah.
standing in the lobby and all dressed up, going to the movie in the middle of the day with their friends like, "Ooh, girl."
It's like that
Yeah.
Magic Mike thing. Did
Yeah.
you go see that? And
Same thing.
women freaking
Oh,
out.
I didn't go see it, but I saw them. I was
didn't
going
see
to
that
another
either.
movie because, I mean, it was sold out. I mean,
I didn't see either one.
no. But I mean, every woman in town who wanted to get out and act like a darned old whore was in there for Magic Mike and 50 Shades.
And there you were, the lone creeper, watching them all.
But the
Me
joke's
too.
on them because I was making fun of them more than they were making fun of me.
You know they're there if they're going. You see that weird guy in the back with the fedora?
And the raincoat, the T-shirt that says "Who farted."
It's Extra Funny with TJ and Riggins.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am not going to be playing golf November 11th at Northstone Country Club in Huntersville for our golf tournament, but I am going to be there to thank you for your support of Peyton's Promise, our charity, and what we're doing to help with Hurricane Helene relief. Get signed up today at tjriggins.com/golf. That's tjriggins.com/golf. Hey, we're here again with Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies. And Richard, with the interest rates falling, that affects so many people in a good way, especially, we just talked to one of your clients who's a veteran. I know you're a veteran, and there's something special for vets all the way around with this, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a fantastic time. If you're a veteran, you can refinance your house. You can just do it for rate and term. It's very easy. It's very fast. If you need some cash, we had one Marine that wanted to build a fancy deck and a great big backyard kitchen, and we still saved this guy $467 a month. He was able to improve his home and save $467 a month. That's how much the rates have dropped.
That is incredible.
Yeah, all you gotta do is call me at 704-800-4719 or log on to homewithrichard.com.
Yeah, it's a free 5-minute phone call, and chances are, if you get to speak to Richard, he'll be on his way for a big appearance, you know, the way celebrities do and all that. But still, call him today or go to homewithrichard.com.
Richard Cotto Company, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.